Never enough time. It's always too bad.
And I do want to go back to CBS News Senior National Weather Correspondent Rob Marciano, because we are getting closer and closer. We see in León, Spain, the northern part of Spain, just that sliver there. Villalbido, I believe. Villalbado, Spain. I can see there just a little sliver there. And I believe maybe I can see a little bit of that corona, unless it's just simply the image tricking me. All right, Rob, I'm gonna leave it to the professionals. You go ahead and take it.
No, listen. Yeah, I can listen to you speak Spanish. They're just telling me all night long. And now somebody in the control room telling me our bandwidth is going, so we may be clicking out in and out. But we are 2.5 minutes away from this thing going, and I can still see it in my glasses. And if we go to our other camera that's perched on a balcony, just about 100 or 50 yards away from us, you'll be able to see it a little bit better with that specialized filter on it. You can see how that crescent is getting smaller and smaller, and just kind of framed by those high cirrus clouds, that cirrus cloud deck. They're not rain clouds, but they're just enough to cause a little bit of menace here. But I tell you what, I shouldn't take my glasses off just yet. But when you do, it is really, really awesome. All right, so what are we going to see here in the next couple of minutes? Well, for one thing, Bob is going to be shouting commands, so we'll listen to what he has to say. As it goes into totality, enters that, if it was clearer, I'm not sure it's going to happen now, but on the edges of it, we'll start to see the sun's rays go through the crevices and craters of the moon. And that's something called Bailey's beads. And at the very end of that, when it launches into totality, there may very well be one big bead shining bright, and they call that the diamond ring. Those two things are something that eclipse watchers want to see. The other thing that you want to do is look around and listen and watch for wildlife. Now, I heard birds and crickets just a few minutes ago. I hear nothing right now. The wildlife gets confused, especially the ones around here. It's been over 100 years since this has happened. And so they'll do weird things. And then there's something called, sometimes these shadows of light will ripple along the floor or the ground. And what's wild about those is that we think it's some sort of refractory thing happening, but we really don't have an answer for it. And one of the wonders of science is not being able to explain everything and seeing something like that when it happens. Not only is the wildlife getting quiet, but Lindsay, everybody here is getting quiet as well. Just waiting eagerly for this to happen. Now you're hearing cheers begin to erupt. And to answer your question, north of us in mainland Spain, they're already in totality. And so it's passing over us now. We're about to get in it, and we'll be in it for between 90 and 96 seconds.
8:30 and 20.
What's beneficial right now is it looks like the cloud deck, the thickest part of this cloud deck, 15 seconds, is to the right of that.
Watch for the shadow. It's coming across here on the right. You can see it.
All right, he's talking about the shadow.
Left, all the way overhead up to the right. That's the moon shadow coming.
The moon shadow is up there. Oh! You can see the moon shadow right there. Just, that's moving over 10,000 miles an hour.
Oh, and Venus is above the
stars have popped out.
Over to the left.
Venus looks brighter than I've ever seen it before.
It's really bright, yes.
The cloud cover is taking over a little bit. You can just see the top of the ring right now.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Switch it up. Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's what I've always regretted, Lindsay. Abdi, get in front of the lens. I want you out from behind the camera. I want you to experience this. Now, forgive me. I'm the one behind the lens right now. Abdi, go take a peek. Let's see your face real quick. There he is. There's nice. That's a good hat too. Abdi's from Somalia. He lives in London. He's one of our best shooters at CBS. And my biggest regret while covering this is I feel like I'm robbing the photographers from experiencing it. What's this red button do, Abdi? Is that bad? No, I'm not going to touch it. All right, so the back edge of the eclipse, the shadow Bob's just talking about, you can kind of see it. It's all bright over there, and now the shadow is right here. Now, I mean, we're not seeing the ring like that we all really want to see. It's not that clear because of those clouds, but you distinctly see the shadow of the moon moving that way.
Man, Venus is really bright, just like it looks after sunset.
Oh my God.
Just quit looking at the sun. All right.
Are we still dialed in? Did we lose it? We're
No,
good?
you're still on with us, Rob.
Oh, okay. All right.
Eclipse isn't over.
Where are we?
The sun should appear. It looks like there's a thinner layer of haze beneath the clouds where it's red. So the sun, just before it sets, we might get a glimpse of the squeezed crescent. The atmosphere will kind of crush it down. So stick around for the full show.
All right, so that totality is done, at least right here. And obviously some clouds that got in the way of it being crystal clear to where you can see the whole thing. So I'm not gonna lie, that's a little disappointing. But the other experiences that come along, the byproducts, if you will, of this all happening, were all displayed here in full force. And like Bob said, it's not over. We still have the back half of the eclipse to go through. And as the sun dips lower in the sky, there is a little bit of a brighter sky there. You see at the bottom, close to the horizon. That's when we hopefully will be able to see the full disk of the sun and the moon in front of it as it sets.
We hear people partying there behind you. It really was magical to hear the silence and the hush. And I just want to ask you what you're feeling, because, I mean, first of all, I'm not even there. I'm just watching it on a screen and watching your reaction, and it was an emotional experience for me, and we can see your bandwidth going in and out a little bit, so we'll see if we've still got you. I think we've all gotten to see your heart because your insistence on the crew getting to experience it too. That was really something special to witness. But what was that like for you to go through?
Well, it's every place, everyone is different. It's much like, people ask me about different hurricanes, different storms. Every situation is different and has its own unique qualities. This one, the historical context of it, not having been through this area in over 100 years. Certainly the encroaching cloud cover always brings some bit of drama. 2 of my 5 eclipses had cloud cover. Now 3 of 6 have had cloud cover that you have to kind of deal with and struggle with and honestly embrace. I mean, this is all part of the process, as they say. And when Mother Nature is involved, these clouds often at sunset create a beautiful canvas for the sunsets that we all love. And in this particular case, it did get in front of both the clouds and the moon just a little bit. But as you can see, We still got a good 45 minutes left to go, and as it dips below that horizon, maybe we'll see a little bit more. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Lindsay. Like everybody wants to see all the things that we look to see in a total clear eclipse, but I've seen a couple of those already. So it's not like, that means that this one wasn't great. This one has its own benefits as well. And have you ever been to Egypt, Lindsay?
August 2027, you ready?
So,
you got an extra pair of those snazzy glasses?
I'll get you. You can have mine. I'll get you a pair. So that one would be interesting as well. The servers are passing around champagne now, so I guess that means it was a success in their eyes. I'm curious, and we're a little bit hamstrung by the camera and the broadcasting now because of the bandwidth. But when I get to talk to a little bit more of these people, not just the folks that came to this party, but the locals, the workers here that live here, what they thought of it as well. So we're almost in the books with this thing. I do want to, guys, if we can get it on the handheld mic and just walk around and talk to people.
Rob, you go ahead and get set up for that. If you guys,
requires like some plugging and unplugging.
If you sneak a glass of champagne off camera, we're not going to judge. We're not going to know. What happens in Mallorca stays in Mallorca.
I appreciate. Very kind, very kind. But right now we're going to focus on plugging and unplugging and getting you a little bit more in the way.
All right, we'll catch up with you in a second. Okay.
Un invento.
Sí, claro, pero parece que está, ¿eh?
No, tranqui.
El ayuntamiento les dio una esplanada para tirar, entonces la están cerrando ellos. Dime. Está nublado, empieza poco, nadie la que viene la noche.
Por eso ya no hay.
Já máš to chvilku. Jo, já už teď takže
Nám ale hlavně to nesmí máme spadnout, bo jinak meku. No ale to větší a větší, no?
Wow.
Yo juego al fútbol. Está portero. Porque la gente está mirando para allá. Porque la gente está...
Ya se ve. Ten cuidado. Por eso mira, mira. No te miras para nada. Pero mis jugadores eran con agujeros. Que se ve.
Muy bien, cariño, perdona.
No sé cuál es, pero te lo ponen ahí.